of we getting bother. All we get is you're daft wee boys, this, you brought it on yourselves and all that. I can remember the act.
You're more likely, Craig, there's more likelihood a fellow Rangers supporter, and I'm putting that in inverted commas, a fellow Rangers supporter shot me out of a steward than anybody else.
Yeah. Aye.
I mean, the security thing, I used to joke and say, well, I never checked my ticket for last night, so it was 99 million quid was a Euro lottery last night, so, you don't know, this might be the last time you're speaking to me. But I always say, well, I got a big chunk like that, a big chunk of money. I'd go to Rangers and say, right, I've got a security firm here, and I'll get the security for free. That'll be my contribution, and I'll tell you what, I'm going to check the school that every one of the people went to, and it's going to be full. The name of the firm is going to be Full Total Protection, and that's going to be the initials on the back of your jacket when you're walking up and down there.
Aye.
Craig, I just want to thank you just now, mate, for your input there, because I totally agree with you that I do believe that the same as yourself, that these cameras are going to have an impact on numbers, and they're going to victimise kind of an element of our support, and they're going to make a lot of people that do behave themselves not enjoy going to the football anymore. So I appreciate your input, mate, and thank you for phoning.
Right, cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks, Craig.
Well, folks, I don't know if you've seen. I don't know even if you've seen any. Gary Locks was signed from Kilmarnock.
No, never seen that. Is he worried about meeting us?
Well, you could look at it like that. I mean, I look at it as a bonus, to be fair, because when a manager leaves, new manager comes in or whatever, the team, and a lot of times they tend to get a little bit unsettled. That'll do me fine. I'll take that any day of the week. So
but
Kilmarnock boss.
Yeah, but what happens when a new manager takes over? What happens? The team, the players do tend to sort of buck their ideas up a wee bit and put a wee bit of extra effort in. That could, what do you call it? But a wee bit of impetus.
There's two ways of looking at it then. I've come in thinking, yeah, do you know what? This could be a kind of good thing. You're coming in the other way and saying, the new manager might come in if he's in on time. If they've appointed a new manager before the Rangers game.
Doesn't matter if they get a new manager or not. They know that anybody that's going to be coming in as a new manager's watching them. They're under the spotlight.
And I've got of the new manager. I absolutely agree.
Well,
there is two ways of looking at it. But to be fair,
I see Chris Boyd scoring against us.
Do you really?
I do. The script is there. Because, I mean, he'd done nothing. He couldn't have sort of hit a bull in the ass with a banjo.
Right?
Has he got AIDS? Has he got AIDS? Have you seen the weight he's lost? Jesus Christ, the last time I seen somebody losing weight like that, they were HIV positive.
Talking about Kris Boyd, he was... Him and Stubbs, they were both kind of...
Talking about winning ugly, that Stubbs is something else.
Right. So, we were playing Monday night, and half-time, I'm sure that the listeners, even yourself, when you have seen it, Stubbs is talking about how Morton are going to come out after half-time, bring the game to Rangers. He was rudely interrupted by a fan.
Stubbs. Now, how do you know he was a Rangers fan?
No, that's why I said fan. And the newspapers have been they've said fan. I haven't seen any papers that have said Rangers fan yet, but I could be wrong. I've not read all of them. Just the ones I've seen, it's stated fan. But what I enjoyed was Kris Boyd. You could see with every ounce of his being, he was really trying for that split second, not to show any expression on his face whatsoever. But he couldn't help but give a wee grinning giggle. But Stubbs' face was even better. Live TV, he kind of just looked at the host and kind of said, through his expression, said, I don't know what to do here. I've just been made to look like a prize diddy live on TV. And you know what, mate? I need to agree with this fan. He was talking the biggest amount of shite.
Yeah, but that's par for the course with Alan Stubbs.
Aye. It's just when you mentioned Kris Boyd there, it really brought a smile to my face. when I'd seen that.
Do you not think he'll try and score against us and try his heart out to score against us? And is it Steve Smith's there as well?
As long as he doesn't antagonise the Rangers fans and cause a riot, because he'll get sent off.
Is Jig playing for him? I'm just trying to work out who's all playing for Kilmarnock. Is he getting a game or is he bench warming?
I haven't been following him.
I haven't. We'll need to have a look at that.
I haven't been following him, mate. But so I'm really looking forward to the Kilmarnock game now, to be fair, because I think it is going to put the players through their paces. And I think it's good for us because, like you said at the start of the show, Ian, you think the team we've got just now will struggle going up. Did I get your opinion right there?
Yeah. I think with what we've got at the moment, if we get with what we've got at the moment into the Premier League, we're not going to be challenging.
So what I'm excited about seeing against Kilmarnock is, are you right? Is your opinion the correct kind of one? Is the team going to struggle, or is the team going to actually do really well? Will the team even up their ante now that they know they're playing against a top division team?
Well, I don't think, I listened to Mark Warburton, I would agree with everything he said in that press conference, that they always show willing, they always show endeavour. Even against St Johnstone, we never stopped trying, we were still having a go. And under previous managerial regimes, the heads that have been done in would have probably took a proper beating. But, at 3-0, we weren't disgraced. That's what I'm saying. I never walked away from that result disgusted. I walked away saying, they tried. They definitely tried. There was effort put in. We kept trying to play football. There was a couple of probably no lucky. You make your own luck in life, but the fortuitous goals that they got. Whereas I think we hit the woodwork and things like that night. We could have sort of been in level terms, but the way it worked, it was a 3-0 defeat, and we had to take it and walk on.
Yeah, I mean...
And I think we did learn from that one, because at that time, was that not the first defeat of the season? We'd won 11 in a row. I mean, okay, it was a cup game. It wasn't a league game. I think that was the first defeat of the season. And I said, well, for me, it was a bit like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson had this cloak of invincibility until Buster Douglas put him in his arse. And realistically, since that, other teams have seen how to play us, and our results have sort of tailed off a wee bit. We're still getting good. We're still seeing some decent football, some decent results, and all the rest of it. But we've had some hard fought, close victories. And today was a perfect example.
Yeah. I
mean, against Morton, Duffy always puts a team out that gives us a decent game. But we're not steamrolling them the way we did at the beginning of the season. But,
And that obviously disappoints.
Say again, sorry?
That obviously disappoints.
Yeah. Oh, of course it does. We were all holding 4s and 5s and 6s and 7s all right the way through. But, I think that those of a particular vintage were going, no, it's not going to happen. It's going to, the wheels will start wobbling for a wee while, sort of thing. Every team does, you do hit dips and form. It's how you come out of them. It's easy. I mean, Mark Warburton's proven if everything's going well, it's dead easy to manage. It's when you start getting a couple of dodgy things. And he kept saying, we'll keep playing the same way, we'll play with patience, like what we did today, but we just don't have that cutting edge. We're trying to pass the ball, and sometimes, and it's difficult because it's a crowded penalty area every game we play. But, somebody somewhere is going to have to take a pop from distance.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree with you, mate. And what we'll do, mate, is we'll leave it here for a couple of minutes and we'll get the music back on. Guys, we're going to leave you a couple of songs from the County Flute Band. that's pretty much bringing us up to the last 10-15 minutes of the show, folks, and we've discussed a lot about Rangers this evening. We've started with the kind of match day talking points. We spoke about Houston kind of saying Falkirk were a title contender, blatant time waste on the pitch today, just that kind of 46 minutes. Referee wasn't accepting his advice from his officials. There was a lot of things going on within the game today, but one of the best ones, sectarian signing, sectarian goal, and the 16th hour of the day and the 90th minute of the game. Yeah, some people are taking absolute fit on the social media platforms about it.
Do you think you've done that on purpose?
Do you know what, mate? There's enough people saying it. There's enough people saying it.
If you tell a lie often enough, mate, it'll become
people
the truth.
Will believe